Hey guys, it's Chris with Exponential Growth Educators, and I am here today with Elizabeth Riley. And in less than 6 minutes, she's going to tell you a little bit about her story, her background. Elizabeth is a wonderful, wonderful person to get to know, and I highly encourage you to sit through the whole thing because it is just fantastic. By all means, click the links below to like and subscribe and follow us, and we hope you're having a great day.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me. I've been in real estate a little over 16 years and got started in Atlanta, Georgia. My husband and I were investors, and so my CPA told me, you need to get your license. And so I never had this desire to be a real estate agent. That was never part of my plan. I just thought, okay, well, this is what I will do. Because my CPA says I need to do this. I had no intentions of doing anything full-time, just the bare minimums. But what I realized quickly is I love this industry, and I love connecting people. I love, trying to help them find solutions, and just the whole process of real estate, and became one of the top agents in my market center in Atlanta, Georgia at the time. And then in 2008, many of us that were in the business remember what 2008 was like.
Great time.
Great time. In 2008, my husband was transferred to Austin, Texas. So I decided to get my license here in Texas. Everybody thought I was crazy. And they said, why? The market's horrible. And for me, I saw it a little bit differently. I saw it as opportunity, right? Because I came from Atlanta, Georgia, where the market really burst. And I was doing a lot of foreclosures and short sales. And Austin's market was a little bit better. And so for me, I was like, well, this is a better market. And I built my business here just by referrals, just by people that I knew or that I met, because I didn't really know anybody yet. And then just building my sphere of influence here. And so I got started in 2008 with the same company that I was in Atlanta, and then built my business and became one of the top agents in Austin. And then in 2014, I was the #1 agent in my company. And I realized I was burned out. I wasn't having fun anymore. It was a job to me. And it wasn't fulfilling my soul like helping people all those years. And so I knew I had to make a change. And so my Atlanta tribe all had gone to this little tiny company called eXp Realty. And at the time, my market center had 650 agents in Austin, right? Just my one office. Well, eXp at the time had 400 agents nationally, right? So, I was just like, well, but it really wasn't about that. It really wasn't about the size or the numbers. It really was about the relationships that I had, and that I wanted to be able to work again with my colleagues and people that I really respected. And they asked me if I would meet with somebody. And I said, sure, I'll meet with anybody. And Glenn Sanford, who's the founder of eXp, came into town, and I met with Glenn. And, he's telling me everything he's doing, which was so different than the other models. And he's showing me, and he's talking about, stock for agents. And, I always joke that my old company, I got a baseball cap every single year that said Capper. Right. And that's not going to, that's nice, but that's not going to pay your mortgage or your college funds for your kids or anything really. So he started talking about stock for top producers and stock for just doing transactions and being an owner of the company. And think differently when you're an owner. But really for me, it's people join people. And I really like Glenn. He was a very humble, knowledgeable visionary. I'd never met anybody quite like him. And it really wasn't about not having that many people in the company or having brand recognition. Nobody had any idea who eXp was at that time. And I said, let's do this. And so I always talk about seeking wise counsel. And I went to my old team leader who was retired. And I said, tell me I'm crazy, right? I'm at the top of my game. Just tell me that this is nuts for me to make this big change and poke holes in this model, because I don't know what I don't know, right? I'd only been with one company for 10 years. And I didn't really have anything to compare it to. My old team leader had owned market centers, had owned regions, had owned different real estate companies. And I said, tell me what I'm missing. And so we started looking at the model and exploring it for about 5 months. And he told me, he's like, you know what, this is pretty exciting what they're doing. Let's do this. And that was Gene Frederick. And so Gene and I made the decision in fall of 2014 that we were going to do this. And we had to kind of put all the steps in place. And in April of 2015, we both came to EXP. And I was agent 466. And, today we have 70,000 agents in 6.5 years. So it's been an incredible real estate ride.
Yeah.
But, more than anything, my business completely changed. I've more than tripled my business from being at this company. And what's really awesome about real estate is there's so many different ways to get business. There's so many different ways to be, successful. And we're so entrepreneurial that instead of saying, no, this is the only way you can do real estate, it's encouraging and it's supportive of new ideas and creative ideas and collaborating with other agents around the country to expand on those ideas. And so, sitting here today, I'm finishing out my best year in real estate ever. Last year was my best year. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna surpass that. And I am, and I'm having more fun than I've ever had before. Whereas, when I was number one at my old company, I was ready to quit and get out of the business. And, here I am, and I'm having so much fun. The relationships that I've met, not only in my own market, but around the globe, right now that we're global, are, definitely precious to me. And I'm just having so much fun doing the real estate thing and being a top producer and serving my clients and my community at a very high level.
Thanks for taking your time to check out this short video. If you would, and you like it, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and follow us. And there are many more to follow. And thank you again.